Hello everyone and welcome to Tuesday. So for the Tuesday video this week, we are, as kind of per usual, hitting up the bins, and we're having a bins thrift with us. If you missed What Sold Saturday, I'm sure we explained it on there. Ryan and I are actually on vacation. This is the first vacation that we've had in over a year, so it's gonna be very, very nice. We are just chilling and relaxing. I am actually filming this the week before on Monday. So it is a Monday and I just got done at the gym and I am at the bins. Ryan is going to meet me here very soon, but he's getting a little bit of shipping done and then he's on his way. So I hope you guys are excited. We are pumped. I'm a little nervous though, I will be honest. The parking lot is completely full. And the second parking lot, which is like right down the hill, is also pretty full. And I have never seen it that busy before, literally ever. I'm nervous to go in. I have a feeling there's not gonna be any carts and I'm actually gonna have to wait to get a cart. So I have no clue why it's so busy. And not to sound like an old man, but I am very excited for school to start again so that the bins are a little less busy and have a little less people able to come, because it kind of, it's so hard to shop bins type shopping when it's super full, to be honest. So hopefully this is just a full parking lot of like other people at other places around here or that work around here or something, but we will find out. Anyways, I'm not here to just complain. We're going thrifting. We're going shopping. So what are my goals? My goals are the same as they've actually been the past couple times. I feel like we're still in that window of end of summer and like moving on to fall soon-ish. So I'm gonna be looking for, once again, like fall type stuff. I really actually this time do not want stuff that I need to hang up. I don't want thick things. I don't want heavy things. I don't want coats unless they're freaking amazing. I told myself not to do that last time and then I ended up getting a bunch, so that wasn't great, and I just don't want to get a bunch more. I also have gotten a lot of shoes the past couple times we've come here, so I don't really want to get shoes. I just want to get fit-in bag fall-ish stuff. So cottagecore dresses, maybe cottagecore skirts, academia skirts, maybe some jeans. I have room for pants, some flannels, that type of stuff. Blazers will be great too. Some blazers actually can fit in my inventory bags, which is nice. So I'm gonna head in. Oh no, wish me luck. I'm not really looking forward to this. So let's head in, I guess. Yay.
Hello, everybody. How are we? Welcome to my steering wheel and my very dusty dashboard currently. So I am doing this so I don't need to like stop and record at the bin. So I was at a red light when I plugged my phone in, so I'm still doing it safely, which is good. I hope for the bins today that I have a similar trip to the one. I feel like this has kind of been the theme that I've been having the past couple of times that I've been going to the bins, of like, I find a good little pocket of all my little boxes. So I get some really good Depop stuff. I get some really good things for the Poshmark people. I get some really good things for the consignment stores. So I'm hoping to kind of like put an egg or two in each of my baskets, because I still just need inventory. I need stuff. If you don't know, and I think I touched on it in the last video, but if you're new, hi, welcome, hello. I'm an art teacher during the other 9 months of the year, so I need things because I don't have time, most of the time during my school year, to like go thrifting in this kind of capacity. I can go to regular thrift stores, but the volume of stuff that I can get at the bins is so much greater than the stuff that I'm like willing to buy at a regular traditional brick and mortar thrift store. So the goal of the things are get the things. We are again going for quantity and quality, which I think we accomplished last time. That's going to be like the theme of all these, is quantity and quality. What else do I want? You know, a Birkin really wouldn't hurt. Something very expensive for myself really wouldn't hurt at all. I hope when we get there, we find all kinds of wonderful things, and I hope that you guys enjoy the rest of this.
Unsurprisingly, there were no carts when I entered, though it honestly didn't take me too long to get a cart. Some guy pulled one back inside, and I was like, thank you very much. My first find was actually something that I'm going to be giving to Ryan. There is one spot on it, but I think he'll still want it. It's actually by a brand called Anxiety Cafe, which I think is so funny. I wish this was adult so bad. Not for me, but I would love to sell it. It's a Yu-Gi-Oh! 1996 t-shirt. I know there are huge fans of Yu-Gi-Oh! Out there. Unfortunately, it is just a boy's shirt, so I'm gonna be passing on it, but oh, I wish it was adult. Another vintage find, I found this really adorable Argyle sweater vest in that super trendy Hershey brown. This is gonna do so good, and I cannot find any moth holes. Heck yeah. This sweater, on the other hand, is so heartbreaking. Look at how cute this is, with horses and jockeys and fox all over it. It's by Country Shop, but this couldn't be more shrunk. Like, so bad. This is a perfect example of a piece that you only get at the bins and wouldn't get anywhere else. It is a very basic Sundance tank top. Of course, I'm not going to skip it at the bins. I do like that it's large and it's the newer tag, but I wouldn't get it anywhere else. Ah, what a great bolo. Gorilla suits. Now I know I'm in the money and I'm gonna be rich. Heck yeah. This is a really cute pair of Zara jeans. When I grabbed them, I honestly thought these were some like good Levi's or something. This denim is super nice and I love the wash. The reason they ended up here is because the tag from Goodwill said $14.99. Here is a really good find. I don't know why everyone had skipped this. It was a Goodwill pull that was $11 at Goodwill. This really cute sage green Everlane sweatshirt. So perfect. This is like exactly the type of stuff that I was looking for when I came here. So happy to have found this. In the shoes, I found this totally authentic $1 million value Mulberry wallet. Yay me. I thought that this pillowcase was so cute. It gave me super retro 70s vibes with that very Aviator Nation color palette to it. How cute is this? If it didn't have a stain, I probably would get it, or Ryan would. This Jelly Bean Americana denim shirt. So this is a Draper James piece, and if you didn't know, Draper James now has a line for Kohl's. It's called RSVP. So if you see Draper James RSVP, it's a Kohl's piece. You might be able to consign it still, but it doesn't have much value. Le Wild Wild West. This was a good find. The tag was just sticking up, and it's a Syncocept piece. I don't think a ton of people know Syncocept, but I do. So I'm gonna get it. Here was an interesting one. I couldn't really tell what this was supposed to be. It says beautiful throughout the inside. It's like a quilt coat. It's by a brand called Soleil, and it had a dog's head on it. I think it's from some online weird store, but it was very confusing. These are freaking adorable. Here's a perfect example of something I pick up to consign. So they're Banana Republic, they're Houndstooth, good for fall, 2019. I would consider selling them myself if they were a tall or if they were even newer than 2019, but for now, they're for consigning. And there goes my consignment pile. And there it goes again. I don't think scrubs do very good, so I'm not going to be getting this, but how cute is this print, this Nightmare Before Christmas print? Adorable.
And we're finally here. The first thing I ended up finding this day was this Anthropologie Lilka robe. Lilka is a brand they haven't had for a while, and this unfortunately just had a little bit of wear, so I did end up leaving it behind. Really awful fake mulberry, but funny nonetheless. Digging through some of the shoes, I ended up finding this really perfect Y2K shoe. I kept thinking this was Tommy Hilfiger for some reason because I can't read the label, but it's actually just some mall brand from back in the day. I didn't end up unfortunately finding the other one, which sucks. The shoes were a little dry, so I ended up meandering over to the stuff, and I found this really amazing Lego container. I'm going to use this as my prize box for my classroom, if you don't know. Like I said, teacher, yada yada yada. I never ended up finding the lid to the second one, which is really annoying, but I did end up finding this Happy Planner, which these are so expensive. Speaking of teachers, a ton of my teacher friends use them, and they're like $40, $50 a piece. And I did flip through each of the pages off camera, and they are thankfully all still unused, which is great. I don't usually ever pick up a ton of stuff, but I was really excited to find another one of these really beautiful hand-loomed indigenous rugs. They are so pretty, and I sell them quite well on Facebook Marketplace. And some more goodies for the classroom. I ended up finding actually 4 or 5 of these really big foam sticker boxes. These were always really popular with a lot of my little kids. And then I found this puzzle that I am just gonna have just in case. And then here's more foam stickers. I really honestly just love the colors about this vintage sweater, and I love that it was kind of a mock neck. These always give me very Love Shack Fancy vibes, and I know how expensive those sweaters are, so I was really excited to find this one. Jack actually ended up giving me this Brandy Melville sweater, which is interesting because I feel like I have not found a Brandy Melville piece in an eternity. But this is a really nice, casual gray sweater. I'm trying to see what the materials are here. It is a wool blend, which is good. I like the more substantial Brandy Melville pieces. They tend to just do a little bit better. And I was really excited for this one going into fall. This is the biggest heartbreak of my entire day. This would have been an amazing shoe to put on Depop, and I unfortunately didn't end up finding the other one, but look at how beautiful she is. After the shoe rotation though, I did get a couple of gems. The first thing is this pair of Steve Madden Faux Croc leather upper, really cute metallic heeled like pumps, which I really love. Those will do good on Depop. And then these are Free People. It says Free People Movement, and if you watch the haul that comes out after this, I thought it said Made in China because I can't read. But these are nice. They're called the Halftime Slide. They are still on the website. Very excited to find those. They just need a little cleanup. And these really amazing red leather clogs, I actually ended up throwing back because I did the dry rot test and they did not pass. I never ended up finding the other one of these shoes, but how perfect would these have been if you had a cabin? Oh, as a nice little house shoe. I love these. They were my size too, but they just needed to be documented because they are so funny. Okay, this is a good example of a Free People piece that I would just take to the consignment store instead of trying to sell it myself. It's this t-shirt label that they put on some of their more basic pieces, and it's just a burgundy bodysuit. That's going to the consignment store. This is not. I loved the Ed, Edd n Eddy t-shirt. I sat here for 15-20 minutes trying to figure out who these people were, which was so much fun. And then Jack handed me this. It's a Motley Crue Theater of Pain t-shirt. Really nice. This is the designer find of the day. This is a really beautiful Tory Burch dress, size medium. It's this really nice thick black knit, and the only issue is there's a little bit of peeling on some of the white trim. And this next dress I actually grabbed to give to Jack. It's an Athleta piece, size medium again, so definitely probably came from the same woman. He does so much better with Athleta than I ever do, so anytime I find it, I just give it straight to him. This was kind of funny though. I think it's vintage, maybe a Sundance t-shirt that the employees must have worn. This is a brand that I would normally pick up. They have done pretty good for me, and I can send them into the Real. The brand is Burton, but unfortunately this jacket just had way too many stains on it, and I just really wasn't trying to get any more projects this day. Okay, we actually had a pretty decent bin switch out for some of the clothing, so I found this really adorable BDG Urban Outfitters sweater. I've sold this before in a different color, but I honestly kind of like the cream a little bit better. It has a really nice flared sleeve detail. That'll do really good. These I got for me. These are my school appropriate shorts because they're longer. Most of the jean shorts I wear, because I'm also 6'2", just look really short, so these hopefully will kind of alleviate that. They're just vintage Liz Claiborne. I just gotta wash them and replace a button. Easy peasy. This, I knew right what it was the minute I found it. It is a Lululemon purple, a really cute heathered purple Shavasana scarf. There is the little logo. And this is a really adorable Urban Outfitters white out from under. I think they're supposed to be leaves, a little bralette, which is really cute.
There was a shoe rotation, and I have a lot of singles from it. First off, being this Hunter boot. It was in really good shape, so I wish I had found the other. I found this single Eileen Fisher sandal, once again, in really, really good shape. I found a single Hoka sneaker. It's a size 10.5, so actually it could fit Ryan. It's really nice, but again, I only found one. I found this Circus Sam Edelman sandal that was quite cute, one of them. I found one Doc Martin, not in that good a shape though, so that's not that bad. One Birkenstock in really good shape, so that's sad. One Dolce Vita. I don't know if I would have got this anyways, even if I found the other. And a Sigerson Morrison, which I, again, only found one of. Woohoo. I really, really liked this Madewell sweater. Really cute, super soft, but it had a hole, so that's gonna be a no. It also was in just overall really bad shape. Okay, this was kind of funny. Sesame Street Fever, and it looks like the Saturday Night Fever cover. They also had this dinosaur head shower head, which is also kind of funny. In the stuff, they had this Coach bag. I actually did end up skipping on it. It was just not in good shape overall, and you could just feel how not good quality it was. It had to be a outlet piece for sure. The corners were in really, really bad shape. The edges along the zipper were all totally cracked all over. The handle wasn't in that good a shape, and I think the inside was even a little dirty. So it looked okay at first, but in the end, I had to pass. Does anyone remember when these Under Armour shorts used to be my bread and butter? I would sell them all the time for like 20 bucks. Like all the time. Ah, memories. This was such a freaking cute fruit print, but it was just from Forever 21, so there's nothing I can do with it, so I had to pass. But that was heartbreaking. These are finally a pretty decent find. These are actually some Hot Topic plaid pants. I love finding Hot Topic. It always does pretty good for me. Emo and goth people love to order new clothes. I might be one of them, but like whatever. For now, my consignment pile was definitely the biggest pile in my cart. This is all my consignment stuff, which I'm not that mad about, though I wish I had found some more for me. The front section right here is the stuff for me to sell, and as you can see when I push it down, it's kind of like 3/4 the depth of the cart. This is a summary of how this trip is going. Cute-ish piece that ends up being Shein or Forever 21. Pulls from the store that are vintage and bad vintage. Those are like the two things I'm finding today. This would have been perfect for Ryan. This BB bedazzled zip up ribbed top, but it was in terrible shape. I took it and was gonna offer it to him, but I didn't even end up offering it to him. How freaking cute is this 7 for All Mankind sweatshirt? I never, ever, ever get this brand unless it's Dojo's, but this sweatshirt is so cute. I still have yet to figure out what kind of bird that is. I also picked up this brand. I'm just going to show you guys the label so you can know and maybe put it in your Bolo notebook, but it is called Two Birds. They make bridesmaids dresses that are really, really complicated and expensive. Beholden sells them a lot, and this thing weighed a lot. Like, this dress was probably like 5 pounds. I don't think it was Beholden anyways, so I had to pass on it, but if you see Two Birds, give it a Google. Now there is a stuff rotation happening, and I see one pumpkin, so I'm gonna take a dive in here. I did find this vintage Halloween bowl, though I actually don't know how vintage it is, so I ended up passing on it. We also found a bunch of these big game club things I was maybe going to consign, and we had a fallen soldier in this skeleton. So I actually ended up passing on all of this stuff. The only thing I grabbed was this Victoria's Secret New Attack bag to give to Debbie. I found my other Dolce Vita, so that's good. But I don't think they're in good enough shape to consign. And they're not a style I see selling well, so even though I found both, I'm going to put them back. Then I found my other Doc Marten, and they're in terrible shape. I looked on the inside, and they are just bad, so I skipped these too. Then I found these really cute boots, but they were just Anne Klein, and I was like, oh, let me just give it a Google. Ha 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 ha. Comps were $15, and they were broken. I found these and offered them to Ryan. They maybe seem like something that a coconut girl or girly would like, but he turned them down, so I was rejected. I then found my other Eileen Fisher, so that's a win. I'll definitely get these to at least consign. I found another Hoka that doesn't match the Hoka I had, and sure, Jan. Yeah, okay. So I had 2 Hokas that didn't match that I ended up having to get rid of. I ended up with 3 separate Birkenstocks, none of them matching, so I had to throw all of them back too. Pretty depressing. In the last rotation, I found a couple things. I found a really cute pair of jeans by Madewell, and then I found this really fun Bramer vintage sweater. Do you see why it's fun? Can you tell? Can you see it? It took me a sec. It has the alphabet across the chest. I mean, only A through F, but still, so cute. It seemed like someone had thrown this back or something, and I have no clue why.
I really have been loving these little vintage beaded bags. They've been doing really good for me on Depop, I think in like the ballet core kind of a vibe. This one didn't have any wear on it. It had all the original stones. If it was missing any, I did notice it, thank God, which is nice. I just wanted to point out that this is, I think, the absolute neatest my cart has ever been at the bins. I was going to sit here and sing you the I'm Just a Ken song, but I think we should save everybody's ears. This is a Ken from 1968, and unfortunately he's not worth that much, so sorry. I honestly really love when this happens, when they throw some bags into a clothing rotation, and yes, like the bin is absolutely busy today. This is a really adorable Fjallraven backpack, perfect for the season, that has these really cute little embroidery pieces on it. Stain, I'm really not that worried about. People love these bags, and I don't think a stain's going to deter somebody. I love picking up these bohemian style, like sling crossbody bags, and this one is by Rising International, which if you don't know, is the good brand whenever you see this kind of like very bohemian, very artsy style stuff. I did not, but I definitely did think about dropping out probably 15 to 20 times. I ended up actually keeping this piece. It's actually by Nike, which I really didn't think that they would ever do this. I am telling myself that it doesn't fit because I have a t-shirt underneath it. Tried it on later and it actually looks really nice. So this is staying. I really loved this Eloquii dress. Eloquii is one of my favorite plus size brands to find, and the color obviously spoke to me. She just needs a little wash and a little lint roll, and she is going to be good to go. I really like this pair of dress pants, and Theory is a brand that I don't usually, I feel like, find that much, or when I do find it, it's really old or in really bad condition. These were an amazing pickup. I loved the just classic gray dress pant style, and they did look a little bit more modern. And these next two pieces are really beautiful vintage dresses. The first one is actually from a brand that I found, I think the last time I was here, but I could not get over this amazing shoe print. It's April Cornell. I don't know if they still make her, but it's an adorable dress either way, and I love anything that's novelty printed. That stuff always does really good for me. And then this last piece is a 9 West piece, which actually every now and again does have some good little Y2K gems, and this was 100% silk, baby doll style maxi dress, good to go. And somebody last minute came up and gave me this little bag. A teacher touches a life forever, and I am 100% going to use this as one of my schlepping bags when I actually get back in the classroom, when I'm just hauling stuff all the time. So thank you to whoever gave this to me.
Okay, everybody, I am waiting for Jack to come back. We are going to go grab a little lunch. After the bins, I spent $50, and I got 46 things for myself and the consignment store, so it's like $1 and something an item, which is perfect for me. I love spending less than $2 an item. It's quite wonderful. Today was kind of a really busy day at the bin. There was just a lot of people. There were a lot of children. The children were not having it today. But I did meet a wonderful, wonderful soul. Her name was Jasmine. Her and her daughter watch us. She said, can we watch the guys in the leaves? Which I think is absolutely adorable. So Jasmine, hello. I hope you found so many good things. It was nice to chat with you. We are now going to go to lunch. I will see you later for the haul.
Editing Jack here. I hope you guys enjoyed another thrift with us. We had a blast. I know, as per usual, this one didn't end up being as long as the other ones were. That is because this was a stressful shopping trip. As I predicted when I was in my car in the beginning, it was so busy, tons of people. Everyone seemed like they have an attitude. Like, I don't know what was going on, what was in the water that day. Mercury was doing something. She was like ping-ponging between all the other planets or something. I don't know. But it was kind of a lot. So on Thursday, we will show you guys all the goods that we got. I feel like I didn't show you a ton of the stuff I got. And I will say, even with the smaller amount of items I found, the stuff I found was very solid and very much what I was looking for. So I am looking forward to showing you guys what I got. I know Ryan is too. I hope you guys enjoyed this. If you did, be sure to let us know below that you did. And if you'd like to see more thrift with us in the future. And we'll see you on Thursday. So, Thank you for watching. We love you. Goodbye.